Now, I know that I said earlier I was going to sleep, but guess what? That didn't happen. I'm I'm not tired. I don't feel like sleeping right now. And I actually was playing Rainbow for a little while. Yes, I was actually playing Rainbow. Did I stream? No, not really because I wasn't really doing that great. Actually, very, very bad. Fuck, not doing great. I was just doing shitty, horrible. Like maybe one game, the first game that I played when I got on, I did decent, but it wasn't like great. It was more like I think I did like 4-2, but it was a casual, so it doesn't really count. So it's like anybody could do good in casual. But I decided to play some ranked, waiting for Chase, like usual. Nah, I wasn't. It's not like I always gotta wait for him. He's usually waiting for me, actually. But yeah, I was waiting for an open slot to pop up, and it never happened. So I just kept playing ranked for a little while, and actually made a friend. Why don't you introduce yourself?
Hello, YouTube. I'm Angel of Agony, and I met your friend here playing Rainbow Six Siege. Nice to meet all of you.
So he's just gonna be chilling in the party chat, talking about bullshit probably, and just enjoying company, I guess, because I'm just gonna be playing some Fortnite, doing some solos by myself for a little bit until either I feel tired or I just don't feel like playing the game anymore. I think the tired thing is gonna come before not playing the game anymore. Today, for some
That's
reason,
very true.
I've been doing pretty shitty on almost everything I play, honestly, because I was playing Fortnite earlier and I was doing pretty bad too. I don't know why. I mean, I wasn't
Good
doing
days and bad
horrible.
days.
Yeah, I guess. But technically, it's a different day. It's 6 o'clock in the morning. Like, come on, it's a different day. Give me a break.
Exactly.
Maybe I need to go to sleep and then wake up and then I'll be like super energized for the next day and just go off on people. There was one day I went from playing Fortnite to Rainbow, and I even caught it on my stream too. That I just went to Rainbow. First game I played, 18-4.
Holy shit.
I was like, fuck it, whatever.
I was sometimes like, man, you know what? Right now I'm gonna go practice. The next match I'm not gonna do anything.
Well, yeah, the match after, I don't remember what the fuck I did. I was too busy stuck on that 18-4 that I was just like, wow.
They're like I'm gonna edit that. I'm gonna squish it all together. I'm gonna make it edit. Like great.
I know that, like those, like my two best games. That was one of them, 18-4. The other one was like 19-6, but I lost that one.
Oh,
And that one was actually me and me and a friend of mine. Well, we became friends in that lobby actually because we were both randoms actually in that lobby. But yeah, it was just me and him. Oh, they got a I never seen that. That umbrella. They got some Christmas umbrella. I never seen that. Um. Anyway, yeah. So I met them in that game, and it was just me and him. We were just playing, Rainbow Six ranked. We were both randoms, and like our whole team just fucking decided to leave. And I was like, the fuck? Like, and then they were just like before they left, they were killing each other. I'm like, okay. They didn't kill me, thank God. I was like, yeah, at least they didn't kill me. But I mean, still, they were killing each other, and it was just me
this
and
has
him at the
nothing to
end of
do
it.
with you.
Well, yeah, I know, right? It's like it has nothing to do with you, and I'm like, damn, like these niggas are just killing each other, and I'm like, okay, but yeah, so I was just there like trying to figure out what the fuck was going on, and at the end of it, I was just like, you know what, fuck it, whatever. They killed each other, so I'm gonna try my best, whatever I can do, and I guess that guy, my friend, he wanted to do the same thing, so I was just like, fuck it, why not? You know, like I don't know you, but sure, why not? And he went, I think 11-6 or some shit like that, and I went 19. No, he went 11-5, and I went 19-6, and it was just us two, and we took them literally from the beginning because it was just us two Like it wasn't like, they played any rounds. They were just acting stupid, like literally from the beginning. So it was just us two from the beginning all the way to the end. And by the time the end came, they already had left. So, but regardless of the matter, still, we took that shit all the way to the last fucking round. Last round, 4-4. I was like, yo, we
It
putting in
it
that work. And we weren't even talking to each other the whole time. Just imagine if we were talking to each other. We were
it would have
quiet.
been fucking.
We didn't we didn't talk to each other. Matter of fact, we talked to each other like maybe like um I think the second to last round that we played. That's when he invited me to a party chat and we started talking. But before that, we weren't even talking the whole time. We were winning without talking to each other.
Dude, there's some amazing shit that happens. People always suspect that you need to be like communicating with people. I always found that to be just completely false. You don't need that. You just need, if you're on your game, if you know what you're doing and what you're supposed to do, you don't need to communicate with other people. It's like, working in the kitchen. It's like, if you already know what the fuck to do, when someone calls for fucking, bacon and eggs, you know how to make a bacon and eggs. You know what I mean? But you know, a lot of people in the game they don't work that way. They just do whatever they want. You know.
Yeah.
Well, between me and my buddies, we have this like meme where it's like, whenever one of us asks, because way back in the day when we used to play this game, when we were just, you know, the game was entirely different. We would always ask, what the hell is this guy doing? And we would keep asking that, and we would know we would never get an answer. It got to a point where we would just be saying, he's just doing whatever he wants. Whatever he wants. So whenever, out of anger, a buddy of mine goes, man, what is he doing? I just go, whatever he wants. Because that's what he's doing. Exactly. Like, there's no other way to put it. The person's just not, you just like, if I want to use buck shotgun and try and snipe people with it, that's what I'm going to do. It's just like, is it going to benefit the team? Absolutely not. But you know what, I'm going to do it anyway. Why? Because I got no idea what I'm supposed to be doing. And I'm like,
Well,
alright.
that makes a lot of sense actually because in what is it? In Fortnite actually, since I play it so much, I've gotten very used to the game. I learned a lot of things about the game. I learned a lot actually, and I'm pretty actually really good actually. I have my moments of very shittiness, but I'm actually pretty good at most times. And so, so some of my friends, not all of them, but some of my friends actually call me the Lord. So
The
it's like,
Lord.
yeah, when it comes to Fortnite, I am the Lord. So it's like, when we're playing together or even when I'm live streaming, they watch me and it's just like it's the Lord. Like the Lord has spoken, the Lord has said this, and this is what we do. It's that simple.
Get yourself a little K36 helm, like the Chanka has, and you'll
like the
embody him.
like the Lord Tachanka, our Lord and Savior.
Yes. Get yourself
Hmm.
a DP-26, the light machine gun, just go off in the game. I think actually
They
the
need to.
battlegrounds they have
I
that.
think they need to put um light machine gun in this game. Honestly, I think that would be
Yeah,
kind
you're
of
right.
cool.
Yeah, because I forgot Fortnite does not have a like any like LMGs and shit. It has SMGs and handguns and stuff.
Yeah.
One time me and my buddy were playing and we got like the rocket launcher for the first time, and I'm just like, I have a buddy who just loves explosives in any game. Like he just loves them to death. Sorry, I paused there. I just saw a Jaeger about to just assassinate one of my teammates, and I got completely frozen. Um, but yeah, I just give it to him. I just see him just like he's got like I think like 10 kills throughout the entire match, and like 5 of them were from the rocket launcher. It was like the most ridiculous shit I've ever seen. While I'm sitting there like crawling my way, I'm down, and he just has to save me. I eventually just became a bullet sponge for him. I would just like walk in front of him like, yeah, I'll just get shot and then tell you where I'm getting shot at from, and then you finish them.
That's funny.
Pretty much my experience with Fortnite.
So do you like not like Fortnite? Is that what it
Oh,
is,
I like
or?
Fortnite. I like it. It's really fun. I think it's a wonderfully fun game. I don't play very often just because it's like I like games with progression. Like you have something to work towards. I've always found games where it's just sort of like you play and the reward is like, okay, you win.
Well,
I've always found that to be well. I
if you get the
hmm?
new if you get the new pass, it's called Battle Pass. If you get it now,
Hmm?
you have something to work towards because every tier you gain something. So you gain like
Oh,
character skins, you gain pickaxes, like the harvesting tools, you gain
see
gliders,
that
you gain
that's
stuff,
cool.
but you have
And
to. The only thing is you have to have the battle pass. I mean, the battle pass right now is pretty cheap. It's only $10, but I mean, you get a
hmm,
lot of shit out of it for $10.
yeah,
Honestly, like, and the first thing you get is a character, and you get 50% bonus XP to yourself. So like, you
that's
could level up
actually
dumb
pretty
fucking
damn good.
fast. Yeah, I was just
Because
like, and
when I
it.
played it way back in the way back when when it first came on the PS4, when I heard about it, I'm like, man, there's a battle royale game on the PS4, and it's not awful. That's amazing. So I played it, and I was like, this is really fun. I just wish there was more to it. I wish there was just like like I had something of myself because it was really fun playing with friends and like dropping in and then scavenging stuff and then it was a lot of fun. But for me, it was just like I could only play with friends. But that actually sounds pretty awesome.
Well, yeah, that's why I've been playing it by myself because I'm actually at when you have battle pass,
Mm,
because everybody gets battle pass, but you could get like the gold version of battle pass, which is the $10 one,
mm,
and which is the one I have, and because I just got it today. I actually put it this way: when that came out, Fortnite is life to me. That I sold my smartwatch just to get it.
Jesus, that's
Yeah.
a that's a pretty big commitment.
Yep. I really sold my smartwatch just to get, um, because that's another thing. Being that I'm a streamer, especially that I stream this game a lot. Like it's not like I stream it a little bit. I stream it a lot because I play
Mm,
it. Like I'll stream it for like 12 hours on end, type shit. And like that to me is it's such a fun game. And I was like, you know what? It's worth it. Like I didn't use my watch anymore, and I was just like, fuck it, it's worth it. Like
yeah,
why not? So I sold it, got a couple bucks out of it, and bought the battle pass, put some V bucks on the game. I had enough to buy like a what do you call it? Another a pickaxe and a skin, and that was about it. So I have two skins now. I have a pickaxe, so I don't feel so basic anymore because that's what my friends used to call it, a basic nigga, because it's just like you're basic, you don't have no skins, and then it's like
yeah.
my
That's kind of how that's what I hate being in a game is I just hate being like this like man I look like everybody else and this is just not fun like in Siege. That's why I love Siege so much is because like you play Frost, but it's your Frost. It's how you want Frost to look. It's
yeah.
wonderful like that.
That's why I think if they came out with a game or this game had the customizable ability where you can actually just customize your character to the exact way you want him to look or her to look and be able to choose that, and like the only thing you really have to purchase in game, I guess you could say, like with actual money, would be like outfits and stuff for your character, like
Hmm.
um not appearance wise, just outfit wise. I think that would be so cool, like to me,
Yeah.
because it's like
It, it
you're giving the capability of the people to customize the way they want it, and then it's like they're having a battle royale with a character that they're not gonna see anywhere else because it's their own.
exactly. I think that would make people enjoy the game a lot more. I don't think that developers really realize that the whole Overwatch thing with like the characters, it doesn't really work for everything. With Siege it works because they're like, they're heroic in a real way. You know what I mean? They're counter-terrorist units. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Ash and people. It's like, yeah, Ash. She's like a real life superhero. And in Overwatch, it's like these are actual superheroes. They're like literally heroes and villains occasionally. Um, where in a game like Fortnite, like it's sort of like these are characters, but are they to what? Why are they heroes? Why exactly are they important? Um, and are they important enough to where they really deserve kind of like this massive spotlight? Why couldn't I just be like a person? Like, it's something I feel like in like all multiplayer games to some extent at this point should have a customizable character feature. Like in Battlefield 1, like I feel like you should have like, oh, here's your French soldier, here's your Russian soldier, and they look distinct to how you want them to look. It's not just you're just not another face on like the field. You know, in Call of Duty, I know in Advanced Warfare they had that, and they had some stuff like that in Black Ops 3. I don't know about the new ones. I haven't played them. Infinite Warfare and World War II, I believe. I haven't played those two, but
World War
they had
Two
heroes
doesn't
in them.
have a really customizable thing. They have some customizable stuff, but it's not. It could
Yeah,
be better.
yeah, and I feel like at this point in 2017, we should have games with more in them like that. Like I don't understand why I can't play as a German soldier and customize him in the way that I'd like and make him look really really cool. Um, I. I'm sort of just sort of flabbergasted when I see that. Like, it not only are you missing out on a place to make money, but you're also just you're it's just I think it's just a missed opportunity, and I don't really understand why it doesn't happen
Even
more.
if they're not missing money in the sense of like, let's just say, uh, whoa, let's just say in the sense of like they're not putting operators or giving skins to certain characters. They put their
Hmm.
money like that, and that's how they make their money. They could also make money just by making the customizable thing, because there's some people out there just play games just because you're able to customize things. Like literally, that's why they play games.
Absolutely.
Like I've played a lot
I
of
know.
games that I didn't even like just because I can customize my character and
My
ended up
people
liking
who
it
played
because of it too.
Bloodborne who didn't like Bloodborne when they played it. They played it. They loved the character customization factor of it. They liked that they could customize like their own little their own guy. They liked that, and I was like, it's just a wonderfully missed opportunity for a lot of games. And I think in a like for a game like Siege, and that's what I wanted to get into is like when you have heroes, when you have operators, when you have this like, oh man, people love this one guy. Um, that works. Like I love Buck, and you don't want to have anyone but Buck. Like Fortnite. Oh God. Okay, sorry. I was in a massive firefight where everyone was about to die. Um, in a game like Fortnite, like I see the characters, but I don't understand why they would be heroes or why they like what's distinct about them that makes them so out there in this world. And it would in maybe the main game that exists, but in like the battle royale mode, which let's be honest about Fortnite, that's pretty much the biggest selling feature and is one of the best portions of it. I think I haven't even played the or heard anything about the single player feature. Um, you know, games like that, I think they need to look at that what where they're gonna make the most money, and like if you can like, I hate the idea of like exploiting those kinds of options to people. Like feel like when it comes to customizing a character, you should probably just be able to do it outright from buying the game. But you know, shit, I just lost my train of thought. But in a game like Fortnite, being able to pay $1 to customize your character's face again, it's probably a lot better than having like Renee. Like who the hell is Renee? What does she do? Oh, she has she she's a character. She's a hero. Okay, why? Well, we're getting to that. Don't worry, we'll figure out a reason soon enough. And then it's like, okay, I kind of just wish I had my own character. Well, I think that's why GTA Online is so popular. It's like the money making aspect. Like if you want to have like a pseudo MMO style of game and have like all of the oodles of money and all of the oodles of like admiration for it, they need to copy what GTA is doing. I think that they have the system down for multiplayer experiences.
This guy's chilling behind the tree. I'm gonna die.
God, what was that?
Keep forgetting. Fucking crossbind.
Frost, what do you want me to look at? She's like pinging the lobby, but there's no one there.
I'm being honest. That was like the super luck right there. I shouldn't have killed her. I really should have died. That's okay. Okay. Okay.
Deep breaths.
You know, that wasn't that bad. That wasn't that bad. I actually came in sixth place. Sixth place.
That's
That wasn't that bad.
that is actually pretty good. That is pretty good. You gotta give yourself that. You came in sixth place. There was about 194 other people who
Who
completely
died?
failed where you succeeded.
Well, I mean, you know, the whole point of the game, what I tell people all the time is it's survival. That's all it is. You don't have to
Yeah,
get kills. Literally, you can go the whole game without getting
Yo,
not
what
even
up?
one kill. So it's just that simple.
you just
What's
gotta
up?
live.
I don't know who's watching, but what's up?
Hi.
Um, yeah, I, it's just that's straight up what it is. You know, you could go through the whole game not even getting a kill, and if you get that last kill, and really to be honest, you don't even need to get that last kill. If you survive in the storm and that person dies, because I've seen people literally uh win a match with getting 0 kills
Yeah, I'm
because
sure
all
that's
they do
completely
is just
possible.
literally just stay inside the circle, try to stay away from the storm, and just survive. That's it. And they do that and they survive and they win. That's all you really have to do. The game is about survival. It's not about.
Panic, I got ISS and got all of my PS4 and my phone taken away.
I think that like a lot of games like that, people have this. We like to call it the Call of Duty mindset because it's this idea. I think we're trained mentally to go for kills, just kill. That's the main point. The more kills you have, the better you're doing. The cooler the kills, the better. You need to keep going after that, and people keep going after that, and they always fail because it's like you're not doing it right. You're not doing what you're supposed to be doing. It's not
Until
about the
Christmas.
killing of people. It's about living. It's like in Siege. It's
Man.
like it's about killing people, but it's more about defending the objective. It's less about killing people and more about attacking the objective. But people, when they mix that up and they go, well, it's basically just team deathmatch, but then there's also this other thing that helps you win. It's like that's not what it is.
Yeah.
It's not just team deathmatch where you just we're like kill
Well, see, that's
everybody,
the
but
see
if you
that's the
can't,
thing. That's the thing. That's what I like about Rainbow, because Rainbow to me is really honestly, it's like hardcore search. I never really
oh,
played it that
absolutely.
much, but I used to play Search a lot. Search was
Hmm.
like my game. And playing Search is almost exactly like playing Rainbow Six. You know, the only
Rainbow,
difference is that like you have peeking and you have actually special operators, really.
mm,
And no
Rainbow
skill
Six
streaks.
is entirely that. It is that in its entirety. It's always been that. Rainbow Six is basically what invented search and destroy. Um, it's all about that kind of like if you my brother for instance he loves search and destroy. It's probably the only as Call of Duty still is because you can play search and destroy. um he never really got in the Rainbow Six. He was in the Rainbow Six Vegas, but I don't really know why he never got into this because I think it was too operator heavy. I think that he enjoyed the idea of like, oh, I'm this enigmatic kind of person that is just simply it's one and done, and if I die I fail. Um, there's something about like the search and destroy meta that I think appeals to people like myself and you. Um, that's about like sort of you have this singular chance, you have this one single chance to get it right, and if you fail, that's it, you're done, you're out of the game. And I've always found that to be in games kind of something that's more fun. It's why I love because you can make as much progress as you want, but if you die, it's all the back to you. You don't get a checkpoint. You don't get there's no okay. Don't worry about it. You can try this section. No, you have to go through this all over again. But you do gain something from it, and that's the knowledge. That's you gain knowledge from it. It's not because it might be, 99% of the time it's because they did something you weren't expecting. I think it is that, which is why I never really got into search and destroy in Call of Duty, was because you never really got that. It was that kind of, I think that it was very bare bones. Search and destroy, like we were going back to, how this is like a hardcore level of search and destroy. Call of Duty was too bare bones. It was too like, this is a mode in a game rather than it is a game itself.
Oh, that's nice. Give me a fucking sniper. Like, I can use this right now. Yeah, thank you. It's gold. And it... Game. Why, game? Why? Are you trying to make me do a fucking quickscope sniper kill? It's not gonna happen.
Dude, 180 sniper. No scope. Is that a dead meme yet? Probably.
I'll tell you this much. I just... okay, whatever. I knew I was gonna die anyway, but... I don't know how the fuck I survived a rocket launcher. That was literally like to the face type shit, and I just kept walking like if it never happened. I mean, I lost mad health, but I was still alive. Like, that's the whole point.
Now I'm imagining like a guy in a car crash. It's like, man, that truck came right at my goddamn face. I should not be alive. And I'm just imagining the guy like, man, like, you're alive, right? Yeah, but I should be dead. But
Yeah,
you're alive, right?
I should have been dead.
It's
I
like,
mean, I died. I died afterwards because she switched her gun and shot me anyway. She figured the rocket launcher didn't work.
Now I'm imagining like the truck driver crashing into you by complete accident, and then just sees you, and then just comes out of his car with like a tire iron. It's just like, well, I already crashed into the guy. I might as well finish him. Like, oh no, wait. It's like, shit. Guy's in it to win it.
See, I don't like lobbies like this. 96 people. I like it when it's a full 100, because then it makes me feel like I'm getting gypped. Like, if I come in like second place, it's not really second place. It's like really fourth or fifth place.
Yeah, I can see that. But if it's 100 people being loaded in, there's gonna be someone that wants to get out of there early. Like, oh wait. So now you're locked out.
I mean, yeah. It's 96 people right now. I mean, it's still a lot. It's just, I don't know, I always feel like I'm getting gypped if I ever come somewhere high up when that happens.
They should just completely lie and just hit it 100 no matter what. Just
I mean, to be honest, you would never know.
Yeah, I mean, someone would know eventually, but no one would ever really care.
This nigga, yo, he killed himself. Well, he didn't really kill himself. Oh, yeah, he did. He really did. Never mind.
Put a shot. He's like, I can't do this. This is too many people.
No, we both landed at the same exact time, and what he did was, I opened it. Well, he opened the chest, and I grabbed the gun because there's only one gun in the chest. I grabbed the gun. He jumped off the tower. Like, he literally just jumped off. I was like, and then all I saw on the feed was, whatever person, Doomsday, I think that's what his name was, didn't stick the landing. I was like, oh shit, that nigga just like really got fucked up.
He was not gonna let you get that kill. He was like, you might have gotten the gun, but I'm not letting you. It's the one thing I'm not gonna let you do.
You had any bandages? Can you help me out here? I need bandages.
Well, fortunately, I cannot. I can send you like with Amazon Prime Plus some bandages, but I don't really know if I can.
This guy said I could send you some with Amazon Prime bandages, but I don't know.
You had to send. It lasts for a while. I mean, unless
That guy's dead.
accident prone.
No, I'm talking about. I'm actually. I know you're being sarcastic, but I'm talking about the game.
I know. I know.
Yeah, I seen that coming. I should have switched my gun. What was I thinking?
I'm playing with a guy named Because Why Not. There are some names that, like, I feel really bad that my name is spelt wrong. It's just like, man, it'd be so much cooler if I was not 13 at the time of making this. And I gave a shit.
I kind of want to do solo squads right now, but I've been playing kind of shitty, so no. Because that's what I normally do. When I'm playing by
Solo?
myself, I do solo squads. What?
Oh, you mean squads?
Yeah, but I
Yeah.
do solo.
Oh, alright. Yeah, I see what you mean.
Like I go in by myself, I put no fill, so no one can join. And then I go in by myself against teams of 4.
That's pretty hardcore, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I did that, and twice I came in second place.
That's damn good. Not gonna
Yeah,
lie.
that's when
Pretty
I'm
sure
going
the
try hard.
closest. Oh. And it's going slow. Probably desperate motherfuckers, so I'm not gonna do that much. Unless Ledge gets shot.
But yeah, they have a lot of. I wouldn't say. It's not customization really, but you can get character skins now. So like if you, what the fuck, like 30 people jumped at the same time. If you get like, if you put money into the game, that's the only way you can actually get characters now, like styles. But at least they're
Yeah.
permanent styles. It's not like it changes up on you and you're playing, with that character. Unless you change it yourself.
Yeah, I've seen I've kind of seen like what Fortnite's all about with its like multiple tiers and stuff. And I just felt like it was just overwhelming.
Oh
With this
shit, I'm
thing
dead.
with the burden of choice. Sort of like there's so much stuff, and I don't really know what to go for. Like, do I buy the full game? Do I get the $10 version? It's why like when I picked up Paladins way back earlier this year for like $12, it's like you basically just get everything for $12. Or, right now at least, but it's like $20 for like the full game and every hero to come afterward and a bunch of like the outfits you have to pay more for, but that makes sense. But the entire game is just like, all right, that sounds good, and I don't really have like 18 options. Fortnite, I feel like it suffers from that burden of choice, where it's just like you have all of these different options to fit your bill, but it's like I don't know which one's the best for me because there's about 80. And the best one, obviously, is that I get the full experience. But, you know, it's a weird game. It falls in line in a weird place for me. I think it's a really good game. It falls in a weird spot. Mostly because I've been a console player for so long. I am not used to all this, battle royale shit. Even though that's pretty new in of itself. But that all comes from like DayZ and HCZ1 and stuff like that. and my team is not going to get into the room.
Have you won any matches when you played this?
When I played it, I usually play with my buddy. I died. He had won. That's as far as I got. Like I was just watching him. Like, yeah, we were on a team for a while, and I died. So I won vicariously through him.
Okay, so
I guess I
like a duo or something?
Yeah, we were doing a duo.
Yeah, so you won. It's a duo. It counts as a duo win. What the fuck?
Yeah,
How
I
did
think it was
you
me and
survive,
him
bro?
versus like 2 other guys. We were at the top of the cliff, and like I was frantically building shit. And my buddy was frantically shooting at them, and then I got sniped from like above us from somewhere. But my buddy, he survived, but I did not. He picked up like my sniper rifle, like an orange one, like semi-auto, like shot him. Or it was purple. I think it was purple. The purple semi-auto one.
Yeah, I got. I'm trying to get more solo wins actually, because I only got one right now. I only got one solo win. I got 6 duo wins and 4 squad wins.
That's pretty damn good for a game that's like 100 people killing each other.
Yeah, but sometimes I don't do anything. I just survive to the end and then kill the last couple people and call it a day.
Yeah, that's the way you do it. Have you ever played Ark by any chance?
No, I've heard about it though. I wasn't
It's
really interested in it. Like
yeah, it has a Fortnite kind of feel to it, like the battle royale kind of shit. It takes that and probably brings it into an extreme. It's like, okay, I wasn't sure if someone's breaking this down.
It's just an extreme survival game.
Yeah, it's like a sociologist's wet dream. It's okay. There was someone out there. There's no one out there anymore. It's like brutal survival. Like you'll have like a stone, and then you'll have to like a guy with a dragon will come up to you and go, "That's a nice stone you got there," and then he'll just like completely kill you, and then that's it. You're done. You're out. It's insane. The biggest problem is something that you like with Fortnite, you get like one match, pick up a bunch of supplies, and then you get out. With Ark, it's like you have to build like a tribe, and then you have to get all of these items, and that takes a while, and then taming takes halfway to forever. Oh
Oh
no.
yeah,
Spot.
damn, something else. About that.
I got spotted. But yeah, I feel like one of the biggest problems with Ark is it is the time investment and it's the challenging. I remember I spent 8 hours. It takes 8 hours to tame a T-Rex, and then in about 2 days I lost it. And it's just not worth it. It's not worth sitting next to a T-Rex for 8 hours of your life and going, man, this is an entire workday dedicated to sitting next to a digital Tyrannosaurus Rex. I don't really know if this is worth my time.
Yeah, that was a big thing that I told my cousin. She tried to get me into it. I was like, She was like, you should try it. I was like,
I'll tell you something. There's a weird, like, girls, like, I've found they love Ark. I think it's just the fact that you get to have, like, pets and shit. I think it's like they love pets, like, they love donos. They like that, and I think it's really kind of awesome because I've seen so many women and families in general just play Ark because it's a game that is for everybody, and it's as challenging for everybody as it is anybody. It's a ridiculously like one-of-a-kind game that so many other people have tried to emulate. I wish it was easier. I wish there was kind of a Minecraft to it. And there isn't. It's just brutal survival of the fittest, and I just find that to be like, I can't have two lives. I can't have my work life making drinks for nearly 12 hours a night, and then for the other 8, instead of sleeping, living a fictional life as a caveman. I can't do it. I just can't. It's unreasonable. There is a mode in it, like you can get like a custom games mode, but the problem with that is that if you're friends, they can't like go wherever they want. They have to stay within a certain radius of the host. Unless you get literally another PS4, and what it does is it uses that PS4 as a server. So you have this basic. So you take someone's PS4, they have Arc, they start a server on it, and then that PS4 can do nothing but have a black screen with menus, and it can like you can like ban people, and you can like promote people to certain like ranks in the world, but you can't actually play it. It's just a black screen with menus, and it acts as a server so that you can. And we almost got spawn killed again. But yeah, it is such a wonderfully like it's just like there's so much passion and so much like it's like a person's dream. Like if you love dinosaurs as a kid, Ark is a game that I feel like any like that person will experience because you'll like a giant prehistoric elephant hunting saber tooths with a shotgun. Like that's the shit you can do in Ark. It's amazing.
I heard it's a good game. It's just I don't know, something about it doesn't seem like it's gonna interest me, so I just don't even bother.
I would it's a $60 game. I honestly wouldn't buy it if you're not prepared to put in at least like have one good run of it. Like I had one good run of it with one good tribe, and I felt like that was enough for me to pay the $60. Um, it, it's a rough game to get into for a lot of people, and I would personally say it's not worth it, which I hate to say, but it's an investment. Oh, I fucked up.
Yeah, I just like games where I can customize my characters and pretty much be the best that there is. That's about it.
That's perfectly good fine. Perfectly reasonable thing to say. Or you can be the best. It's just very, very hard.
That's like me trying to play. Honestly, it's like me trying to play zombie games, like killing zombies. It's like, okay, you're playing with your friends. I like multiplayer games. I don't like single player games. You're playing with your friends, and yeah, you're playing online, but you're just killing a bunch of zombies. You're not killing other online players. You're not showing that you can be the best. You're just showing you can kill a bunch of computer characters. Like, I mean, yeah, a computer could get really tough at times, but I mean, a computer you can make it ultra hard where it's almost impossible to get a kill. And it's like, that doesn't show your skill at all, actually.
Yeah, it doesn't. Because if you're not comparing to other people, and that's where the competitive nature of a lot. I've spent more time playing competitive multiplayer games than I have single player games, and I've played my fair share of single player games. My best buddy of mine, he loves single player games. I would say he probably indulges more in single player games than I do. I absolutely adore that facet of games, that the competitive facet. It's why I like to Arc. It's why I like kind of being the best at something. Maybe I wasn't the best at, raising, animals, but me and my buddy were the best at, raising havoc. We were the best raiders in the goddamn world. We were. you know, being better than this in a game and in life in general. I feel like that's a drive for most people. It's why I think people love these games. And I think that's why people like these new battle royale games, because it just is basic, kind of like, well, you might have a sniper rifle and I might have a handgun, but I can almost guarantee you that I can kill you with this handgun before you hit me with that sniper rifle. Why? Because I'm better at at this game than you, and that's perfectly fine. But, you know, you can show that skill off to people, and yeah, with Ark you can do that too. Like I said, you can do that in Ark. It's just not really something that's the main premise. The main premise is your survival. And in games like zombie killing games like the Killing Floor, it's like, yeah, eventually it's just sort of a matter of like, you shoot the shit with your buddies, you talk, you know, you have a beer or two or three or four, or then some shots, and then some crazy shit happens, and then that's basically it for the rest of the game. That's basically all you're doing. You're just shooting the shit, killing zombies, getting drunk, and that's all you do. A game like this, or in a game like Fortnite, it's all about the competition. It's all about, yes, I am better than you. Yes, I have skill. Yes, it's like sports. It's almost identical to that. It's a matter of I am better than you, without it being like, you know, something that's you know, or like ancient duels, which is like, I will duel you with this handgun, and I swear to you. Like, well, that's just fucking crazy. It's not even a competition. That's just crazy. I'm sure there was I forgot who did it, but I remember there was like a famous guy way back in the day who like dueled with a handgun, like a little flintlock pistol. And I'm just like, you guys are. This is idiotic to a level I'm not ready to accept. Have you guys tried golf? Pretty good way to test who's better at something.
I've only played miniature golf.
Trust me, golf isn't. I don't know really, like. Oh, god damn it! Oh, he was about to get the goddamn kill. Oh no! Oh no! We all had the same idea. All of my try and get all got
Honestly, I got massively lucky with that one. Just enough.
damn it. Well, I just failed my team. I was 1v1ing a Twitch and completely failed.
Wow. And I just got wrecked by a pistol.
Yeah, that pistol's no joke. That's actually probably my favorite weapon in the game. I like that handgun a lot.
Shit is fucking brolic. And I think if they made a fucking gold one, it'll be a wrap after that. Well, actually, they need to make a purple one. Purple one first, and then a gold one.
Dude, I love that game. But that's the thing about games. I just love handguns in general. I think that up until Modern Warfare Remastered, I've had this thing where I've had the gun, like golden or whatever's after gold in Call of Duty games, like
Diamond.
with all of the handguns. yeah, Diamond or Regal or whatever they're calling it, like Black Matter or whatever. I've had it for all of the handguns. I just love them. I don't know what it is. I think it's because of the humiliating factor of it. Like, I just killed your ass with a handgun, and I killed your entire team with a handgun. I'm on the top of the leaderboard using only a handgun. There's just something about that. It's just like, man, you guys have a fully automatic rifle, and I'm killing your asses with a handgun.
Well, yeah, there's situations like that. I guess I've been there, done that, so I know what you mean. Like that that feeling of like, all right, I'm on the top while the whole time I was using some bullshit while you were using, like an assault rifle.
Yeah, it's like, man, it has nothing to do with your gun. It has everything to do with you. You know what I mean? Like, you get to prove that to somebody.
Yeah.
I
I've
think that's
proved
why
that
I
plenty.
love
I've
using
I've
them.
proved that plenty of times. That's why, like in Call of Duty, my friends pretty much it's like they know. We all know what are things that we're good with. Like one of my closest friends, he's like LMGs all the way. Like no one's gonna do better than him with an LMG that I've played with. Like we just when we all play together, it's like he could go like honestly like 30 and 0 with an LMG. Like with any other gun, he'll be kind of shitty here and there. But if for some reason
Yeah.
with an LMG, he's like going on a rampage for some reason. And he always used to say it, like every time he pulls out an LMG and he starts going good, he's like, "What? Am I only allowed to use LMGs? Like, I can't use anything else? Because everything else I suck with."
Hmm.
And it's like I'm good with a lot of different things. I'm not a real big LMG person. I can use them, but I don't really like them too much.
Me neither. I'm not a big fan of LMGs.
They're just there to be there, pretty much for me. Like, if
Yeah.
I use them, I use them. But if I don't, I'm not really looking. I'm not really looking forward to it or trying to use an LMG. I make a class for an LMG, but I mean that's mostly for when I really, really need it. But
Yeah, and I feel
you
like
know,
everyone, like, if you're ritualistic like that with every Call of Duty game, you have like an assault class, an SMG class, shotgun class, rifle
yeah,
class, sniper
yeah,
class. You have all of that,
yeah.
ritual game. I do
That's
that too. Like for me, it's always been shotguns and handguns. Those are like close quarters weapons, knives, things like
I
that. Like,
I used to like shotguns. I actually switched my shotguns. It was I was doing what was I doing actually? Uh it was shotguns and pistols first.
mhm.
Then then I was doing pistols and snipers. Then I was doing I just realized this guy that killed me had a scar.
You had, wait,
Wow.
a car?
A scar.
Oh, a scar. I was like,
Yeah.
damn. He
Pretty
said a
much
car.
best
Like, man, what the fuck is he doing? He's got a car.
best weapon in the game, pretty much a scar.
Best weapon in the game, just run people over. Fucking
Yeah,
get in the
car.
car
Yeah.
as people are dropping in, just slam into them.
Well, I mean, what was it? That's PUBG. They got cars
Yeah.
in PUBG and niggas be running people over. Like, I could just imagine. I want to play that game so badly because I could just imagine myself running down like the field looking for some type of vehicle to get to the circle or something, and out of nowhere, fucking all I hear is and I get flattened, and I'm like,
You just
that's
hear
nice.
a ka-chunk, and then under all of a sudden you died.
Yeah, I'd be like, that's nice. I could just,
That's good.
I could just imagine like real good players, like especially real good snipers too, being able
They.
to fucking snipe somebody out of a car or something. Like you're just
Oh yeah,
driving
that.
and you
I
just
was about
get
to say like
sniped.
people maim the car as their weapon. Like so what are you good at? Driving. You see someone like fucking like body a person into like a wall. Fucking. That'd be fucking great. I don't know if you saw though, but the Xbox One version of PUBG is a complete mess. And that's actually really disappointing because I was looking kind of forward to it too.
Well, I haven't, I don't have Xbox yet.
Hmm.
I'm hopefully getting one in for Christmas. Hopefully.
Yeah.
My friend keeps saying he's gonna give it to me, but I mean, like I don't see my friend that often, so I mean, if I do get it from him, it may not be right away, because he's supposed to be
Yeah.
getting like an Xbox One I mean, an Xbox One, an Xbox X. So he's gonna give me his Xbox One. So I was like, all right, that's cool. You give me your Xbox or whatever, and I get to play Xbox games. And I'm really looking forward to PUBG. Hopefully they fix it by the time I get on the game. We'll see about that though. Oh gosh.
You're
I mean,
never, you never know what that's gonna be like. I think that like it's a good idea. It's the best idea for them is to just have the game be put onto a console. Right now, it's where they're gonna be making a lot more money.
give me
But
1 second.
the
I'm gonna get
way,
some things to drink.
gotcha.
Ah, yeah. So, um, yeah, I know what you mean. But when I started when I well, yeah, when I started playing Call of Duty, I was assault rifles all day. Then I learned that I was actually pretty good with pistols. So I started, maining pistols a little more, learning how to use them better, and I got pretty good with them. Then I was doing pistols and shotguns because I was like, shotguns are fucking brolic as fuck. I think I
Yeah.
was seeing a movie and that's why I started using shotguns. Like I saw someone use shotguns in a movie and I was just like, fuck this, I'm gonna use shotguns today when I play Call of Duty. And then I started going off with it and I was like, oh, I'm actually pretty good with shotguns. So I started playing with shotguns. Then I went to snipers and
Yeah.
shotguns and snipers. I mean, pistols and snipers. And I was decent with that, but I wasn't the greatest. Then I decided somebody had told me one time, try a melee class, and I was like, what the fuck is that?
Hmm.
So they were just like, it's pretty much, you just run around with
Dude, I want you to know that your mic right now is like taking a nosedive. Like I swear to God, like it is taking
Can you hear me
like
better
the
now?
quality. Yeah, it was better, but it was just I was just slowly like I didn't want to interrupt you, but I also didn't want. I wanted to see how far down like the rabbit. Like it's getting like as you spoke, it got worse and worse and worse to the point where it was this digitized mess. And I just wanted to see how far it would go. Like I'm like,
Yeah,
like
my it does
I
that
want
a
to hear
lot.
what he has to say, but it's like slow. I want to see how far like down the rabbit hole his mic's about to take a plunge because it was about to go. It was going off the cliff. But
Yeah, my
continue.
my shit gets like that a lot. But yeah, so I was like, what's a melee class? Tell me, oh, it's pretty much throwing knives, tomahawks, whatever the fuck, you're trying to like throwing knife wise or throwing wise, I guess you could say. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, and then they're like, and then pretty much just use something of like, I guess it started with what the fuck did it start with? Oh, the knife. That was about it. Just use the knife. Like when you're running around, just use the knife and use throwing knives, and then use like stun grenades or something. So I was like, okay, or smokes. They told me smokes. I didn't use the smokes. I decided stun grenades because I felt they were better. So
Yeah.
I started using that shit. I ended up maining that shit that I was just. I ended up getting to the point where it's like I can go on any Call of Duty game, make a melee class, and get like over 20 kills with it with no problem.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm like that too. I used to. I had a melee class for like Black Ops 3,
Oh,
and I remember I would get like bloodthirsties. Pretty like I thought that like man, I have to get bloodthirsties with the throwing knife to get black matter. That's gonna be fucking like horrific. And I'm like, oh no, actually I got that pretty quick.
yeah,
People
it
just
was
they're scared shitless of
really
me with
easy.
like knives. They're like, fuck.
Yeah, in the new Call of Duty actually, um, the World War World War II one. I already got
Yeah.
because they have the melee class in there. Well, not the melee class, but the melee weapon in there. Is actually a shovel. Like you could just
Mm.
carry around a shovel. Like you can't one shot knife anymore. Like they took that away. So the only way you could
Ah.
like really one shot knife is really by having a melee weapon, which is like a shovel. That's the only melee
Mm.
weapon they have right now. They're probably gonna add more. I think they're gonna add like a pipe, probably maybe a bat or something. They're gonna add
Yeah, like
different
kind of
things.
like they did in Black Ops 3.
Yeah, they're gonna add different things just like that. And when they do, then I'll get back on and try it out again. But right now, I already got diamonds for I got diamond for my shovel, and I got fucking what was it? My I don't remember what match it was, but there was one match I was playing with a bunch of my friends. I ended up
Mm.
getting the kill cam because it's
Mm.
not a no more. They don't have no more like end kill cam. So meaning you don't
Yeah, they
get the
have like
last
the
kill, you get
play
the
of the game kind of
yeah,
thing, which I
that's
like a
what they
lot
have
more
now.
than
So
final kill cam shit.
yeah, and I got the most epic play of the game. To me, I wish I recorded it. I really do. But like I got a bunch of friends that were in the lobby and they were like, yeah, they'll like vouch for it that I did that. Fucking
Mm.
in one game, I was just running around with the shovel. I got like 20 something kills. I was like, I didn't really care about that part. You know, what I cared about was that kill cam. They showed the kill cam of me fucking. I was running. I threw a throwing knife at this one. It hit him. The dude that was
Mm.
next to him threw. I threw another one at him, and then there was a dude shooting somewhere else, and I guess I knew he was there or heard him or something, and I turned and like, cause I kept running straight. Normally, I don't stop running when I'm using a melee class. It's very rare I stop
Mm.
running, and I just continued to run. Threw one throwing knife at the first one, threw the second one at the other guy, picked up I guess one of them and threw it at another guy while he was shooting someone else. I was like, yo, triple throwing knife kill is a wrap. I was like, how? I was like, these guys, and it was like, and the craziest thing was, it wasn't like I missed any of them. Every throwing
Mm.
knife hit. Like it wasn't like I had to throw again. It was just every throwing knife hit.
That's
It was
fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was fucking epic. I was like, yo, I'll be doing once in a while. I'll do some like really epic shit. Like people be watching on my stream and like on Fortnite.
Mm.
That's especially with Fortnite. I do a lot of epic shit on there. I don't know how I be doing half the shit I be doing. Like I be surviving like gunfights with one health, and I be like, holy shit. Like when I mean
It's that
gunfights, I
sheer
mean like
force of will.
yeah,
It's
like
the you
three.
have an audience to keep together. You better fucking survive with one health, and they're like, yeah, you better survive with one health.
Yo, I be having like they be watching and they be like, "Yo, how the fuck did you survive that?" Fucking, I be playing solo squads. It happened one time. A whole squad came after my ass. I killed all of them, and at the end of it, I had one health. I was like, "Oh my gosh!" I thought I was gonna die the whole time. Every single time that shit happens like that, I always think I'm gonna die. And then especially this one guy that always watches me and I play with him a lot. He's like,
Mm.
"Yo, you cease to amaze me. Like you always somehow pull off some
You
crazy ass
cease to
shit."
amaze me. That's amazing. That's great. Oh man. But
It's
yeah,
like
dude, it's the streamer's curse. You got it. You got everyone watching you. You got to do well.
it just be on some crazy shit sometimes. And then like I remember one time they were like, I was playing with my friends and they're like that I go, okay, knock that one, and it's like, all right, knock that one, all right, the team is done. And then they're like, yo, what did you get those kills with? Because I told them I was like, damn, I'm out of ammo, and then I got the kills like later, like during that same fight, I ended up getting the kills, and they're like, what the fuck did you shoot them with? I was like, oh, my revolver. They're like, what? How the fuck did you kill them with the revolver? And then on top of that, I'm shooting from like sniper distance, and I'm killing them. And they're like, what? There was one shot I had. Literally, it was like a snipe away. My friend was like, I didn't even see him. Like, how did you see that guy? I didn't even see him. And I'm like, I don't know, I got like sniper eyes or something. I just stood there and I saw, for some reason, I saw something
Like the
move.
predator
Like
or the thermal vision.
yeah, I thought I saw something move, but mind you, this is like, I guarantee you, like, it's like maybe like 3 to 4 mountains away from me. Like, had to be. Like, it was super, super far. All I saw was the tiniest little thing move from like behind a tree. Like, I mean, like, it's on a mountain. It's obvious. There's not one little thing that's gonna move on a mountain by itself. So I'm like, huh. So I just took out my revolver and I just I aimed at him and I shot. Boom, one shot kill.
There you
I was
go.
like, what the fuck? 130 damage because I hit him in the head somehow from that deep. I was like, and then I get messages when I do shit like that. I get messages,
Hmm.
fucking hacker, blah blah blah.
I don't think that the
It's
funny
not.
thing about people saying that is like they don't really ever realize how fucking hard it is to hack on a PlayStation 4. Like it's just not something that happens.
Yeah,
Like no, you just got outsmarted. That's the problem. It wasn't. No one's hacking on a PS4. No one's going through that amount of effort so that they can seem like a fucking hotshot in a video game. No one's doing that. But
and then on top of
PC,
that, a lot of these people don't even realize that I'm streaming. Like I'm literally. It's not like I'm recording the video. No, no, no. I am streaming. You could literally stream snipe me. You could see what I'm doing. I'm not
yeah,
hacking. Like I am just trying. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just trying to be good at the game. If I happen to get a kill and be good at the game, it's only me trying from time to time. Because
yeah,
sometimes I'm not even trying at all, and sometimes I get lucky with some kills. But I'm not trying.
yeah.
But when I'm
It's
actually
it,
trying, it's very hard to say that I'm hacking just because I get a couple headshots or something like that and kill people pretty quick. Like just aim for head. Like
it comes down to like the fact that people, I think they're just so willing to like see the worst in people, so they immediately go to the worst thing you could possibly do in like a competitive environment, which is, oh, you're hacking. There's no way you have the skill to do that. You just hacked. And it's just like, no, man. Like, no, I just kicked your ass fair and square. It's just that you can't handle that. Like, you need to come up with some bullshit excuse as to why you're all of a sudden, exonerated from being shot from across the map with a revolver. I'm sorry, you got dunked on,
I really
unfortunately.
want to catch one of those things on a stream, just like snipe somebody with a revolver from like the farthest distance I can fucking possibly imagine. And just do it with
It's
one shot too. Don't even waste like a bunch of bullets. Just the first shot, one shot, bang, kill, instant.
that's
That's
it.
it.
Single
That's all
shot.
I want. Yeah, that's all I want to do. I know I could do it if I get the blue revolver because that's the best revolver in the game. I know I could do it.
Hmm.
I gotta see someone because a lot of times it's like you don't see anybody because nobody really wants to chill constantly on top of a mountain or something like that. So sometimes it's kind of hard to kill people like that. But once in a
Yeah.
while, you get the what the fuck? Why?
Oh, that poor Dekebi. Oh my god, I was being tracked and she was sniping at me, and I just fucking do like a little peek and it just blow her goddamn brains out. That was amazing. And then Zofia was there, and my team is
Oh, I
dying.
already know. Once I get my stuff and I roll up real quick and smoke, that's it. It's over. I am knocking out, like out cold type shit.
Yeah, I didn't mean not to respond to that. I was just watching my team.
Sometimes this game be like really loud, and then sometimes the game be like really low. Cause like sometimes I don't even hear some of the stuff you're saying. I'm trying to understand it, cause this game out of nowhere will just like get really fucking loud.
It ain't no thing. But what I was saying was like I didn't mean to not respond. That I said that like I was watching my team just completely fail at every level. Kill one person.
Oh no, it's fine. Sometimes I'll be so zoned out that like I'll be talking and then I'll just stop talking. Like out
I'll
of
get
nowhere.
there. I do that all the time. Just keep rambling on and on.
Yo, I
It's honestly
swear.
like
Oh, sorry, no.
those
I
are
was
the
just.
best. Okay. The best conversations I ever had are ones like that, where just like all of a sudden you just
Oh,
start
I'm dead.
talking, and then you forget and you talk about something completely different, and they don't even care about what was going on. They just go off on their own little like track, and then you go off on your own little track. It's honestly the best type of conversation. But like for I always feel like when I'm having like I'm talking to somebody, and it's just like so manufactured that it's just like, man, I have to continually keep engaging with them. They just can't like when I was in high school, like I would like try to talk to people. I was like a socially shy motherfucker, and I wasn't really socially shy. I just didn't really like other people. I just wasn't really someone who like got along. I don't know. There just wasn't much to talk about with them. So like whenever I would try to talk to people, because I'm just like I need to make friends somehow. I had friends, but I need to make more just so I can get through like this one class that does not have any of my buddies. And I'm just like trying to talk to them. So like, hey, what's going on? And then they would just have nothing to say, like nothing. Like it wasn't even like the point where like they would talk about something. They don't even like have like the satisfaction of just talking. They just want to talk. And it's so weird to have that kind of interaction with a person because, all my closest buddies, we've been friends for years and years and years. So it's like I've never had someone not to talk to. And then I go to these people and they're just like, like so you play baseball. So what do you like about it? Oh, that's cool. Is that all you have to say? Yeah. Okay then. All right. So what are you gonna do in college? Become an engineer. All right. So how you get? And then you're just keep, like asking them all of these questions that are like, why do I even have to ask you? Why don't you just going off and just shooting shit off on your own? Like I thought I was socially inept. I thought that I was someone who didn't know how to converse with other people. But obviously I'm not. Obviously I'm just not talking about something that they care about. I don't really know. It's always whenever I find a person who I can talk to, it's like they just go off and then they can just zone out. It's good. It's like thank God somebody who can actually knows how to converse with another human being instead of just sitting there and answering questions like I'm interrogating them. Like I'm not interrogating you. I'm just asking you about yourself. You can't seem to actually say something. It's funny enough though that like cats, they're really good at conversing with other people. Though it's always those people I find myself listening to them speak for hours. Literally, I've been retail shop. We will just talk and talk and talk and talk, and it's just nice to finally be like, I don't have to be the one, trying to get the person to say something. They just have something to say. But I think that's just the problem with most people when you want to converse with them is that they just have very little to say in general. They don't have anything to say to you, but you have so much to say to them. But you don't want to be the only one talking. You don't want to be the only one with a train of thought. You want to have like, hey, what's your opinion on this? What's your opinion on that? And they just honestly like they find it to be so odd. Be like, man, I just want you to have a sentence. Say a sentence that isn't just like I'm speaking to a robot, please.
Yeah,
And
that's funny.
it is an odd thing, definitely. But I guess that's just most people just wanting to get on with their day. You know, they're not really there to have a conversation, which I understand, but it's like, man, but wouldn't this be so much better if you just, you know, talked for like, you know, I probably, this probably sounds like I'm saying this about you, but I'm not. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that, like, I'm sure, I thought you were saying, like, clenching your ass, like, oh, no, is he talking about me? Is he being passive aggressive? I'm like, no, you're not that at all. It just, since we were on the topic of conversation, I've always found it to be such an oddly difficult thing to get out of people. I don't really know if you agree or not.
Well, I know this may sound passive aggressive too, but sometimes I just can't get people to shut the fuck up. I'm being honest. Sometimes I
Hey,
can't. Like, it's
you
just
know,
like sometimes you just there's certain people that you just really want to be like, could you just shut up for a while? Like, like just stop
oh
talking.
man, now
But
I
I
feel bad.
no,
No.
no, no. Yeah, it's not you. Like, I'm being honest. It's not you. I'll be. Oh man, what the fuck? 8:30, really? Uh-huh.
See, I talk a lot. I just hope I'm talking about something that interests somebody. That like I'm saying something and they enjoy what I'm talking about. And I'm not just talking about like some random shit that just is like I don't know who this person is or I don't know what this is or I don't know what this is about. I just hope that like when I talk a lot, it's just a matter of like I hope I'm saying something pertinent to this situation and not just,
Well,
you
put it
know.
this way. This may sound a bit assholish, but if
Mhm.
if it ever comes down to it, that I guess you could say you're either boring me or you're not talking about something that interests me, I'll just ignore you. Like, I'll just ignore what
Yeah,
you're
I mean
talking about. Like, it just you could
that's
be
a
talking,
perfectly
but I like unless I hear something, I'll probably be like, "Wait, what did you just say?" Like, if something caught my attention, because I technically heard it, but not really. It's like I'm
Mhm.
blocking it out, but I can still hear you talking.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing about listening to people. That's just kind of like a trait you learn by listening to it. You get like little snippets of the conversation, but you don't really know what the fuck they're talking about. You know, that's kind of like just it. Like when you listen to somebody, it's mostly like the bottom line of it is that you want to say something. You want to say something and you want to hear something that they're saying. And that's kind of like your mind just filters it out. It filters out all the bullshit. Here's what you should know, and when he's done talking, address those things and then it's gonna sound like you were listening. It's like that's what everyone should do. And I feel like most people they don't know how to really do that. It's like when you want to listen to somebody, it's like for me, for instance, I talk a lot when I'm on something. I don't know why I can, but I just can. I can just keep going and going and going.
When you're on something,
And
like a topic, you
no, not like a drug, but like when I'm on like a topic.
mean? A
But trust
topic,
me,
you
like
mean,
if
right?
I was drunk, it would just be like a never-ending ramble. Trust me, like it would just make no fucking sense. I've had several
Oh, sorry, not you.
occasions where I've like completely plugged in, even wasted, and I would just be like, "What the fuck was I even talking about last night?" And my brain aliens and then like fucking like how Albert Einstein did this thing or some shit. Like, but yeah, that's pretty much what I've been able to gather from like that kind of situation. It's just like you gather what's important and then you just get rid of what ain't. Okay, so Kevy, that was not in the corner. That was upstairs.
Wow, Mario. I just wrecked your pussy.
Damn.
Somebody else want more? You can't just leave me alone, can you? Whoa. Dead. Oh shit! Oh shit! I kind of like waited for that bitch to fall, to be honest.
And my team has completely lost.
Thank you.
Alright, man. It was very nice talking to you, but I think I'm gonna go to bed now. It's 7:19 in the morning, and pretty beat. So, what's your name, by the way? I never got it.
Commander. You mean my real name?
If you want, my name's Tom.
JD. Yeah,
It was nice talking to you, JD. It was nice meeting you, and
same to you.
I'll talk to you soon if you ever want to play Siege. Hit me up.
Alright,
Alright then. Good night.
later. See, that's what happens when you dance. Now, how far is this circle? Not that far. Everyone looted a greasy. Everyone here looted greasy, and I took everybody's loot. That is literally what happened. Someone, someone's still alive and greasy. I knew it. I knew someone was still alive. Ugh, fuck. I guess she didn't think I saw her. Wow, potatoed for mad long. I think she heard me building up there. It's okay. I got 7 or 8 kills. That's pretty badass. Damn. That was kind of cool though. I saw that bitch running. I pulled out my sniper dumb quick because I was like, I don't trust this bitch. Then when I saw her aiming down at me, I said, oh no, she didn't. Bang! Shot her right in the head. Like, fuck out of here. Who you think you is, homie? He was just like aiming down right at my head, homie. Like, you need to chill with that. Okay. That was a fun run. Wow. I've been I've been actually having some pretty good runs actually lately. Let's see. How have I been doing? Oh, this solo. Jonah Trojans. You know what's funny? Never mind. Actually, it's not that funny. Fucking cold. I was gonna loop that, but that's further outside the circle, so didn't want to bother with it. The most obvious bush. I look like I'm hiding in plain sight, honestly. I'm dead. Maybe not. Well, that's gonna be all for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I will be back on later on today doing another live stream, most likely on Fortnite. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time on Randomly Trash.